I left my fiancé at the altar after he spent over $30,000 on our wedding, and he found out I was gone right as the music started playing. His face? Total confusion. Then panic. Then rage. Meanwhile, I was already halfway to the airport. Why? Because 2 months earlier, I found out he was cheating on me with his coworker. Not just a fling, a full-blown, 6-month affair. She knew about me. He lied to both of us. Now, let me back up and give you the full story, and introduce you to Jack. I'm 29 years old, and I work in digital marketing. I've always been the type to plan ahead, stay loyal, and give everything when I'm in love. Jack, my ex-fiancé, is 31, works in finance, and has one of those personalities that sucks people in, charming, funny, confident. We met through mutual friends at a party, and it didn't take long before we were inseparable. He checked every box. Or so I thought. We dated for almost 4 years and got engaged last year. Jack proposed during a trip to Colorado. It was romantic, thoughtful, perfect. I said yes without hesitation. Once the engagement was official, we jumped into planning the wedding. Jack wanted it big, classy, expensive. He kept saying, "This is a once-in-a-lifetime day." My parents offered to chip in, but Jack refused. He insisted on covering most of the cost himself. Said it was his gift to me, to us. The total? About $30,000. Everything seemed great until 2 months before the wedding. I was using Jack's iPad to check a vendor invoice when a message popped up on the screen. It was from someone named Becca. It said, "Last night was amazing, face blowing a kiss, I wish we didn't have to hide." My heart dropped. I opened the messages and scrolled. What I found made my skin crawl: months of texts, meetups, photos, late-night calls. Becca was his coworker. She knew he was engaged. He was lying to both of us. I wanted to scream. Cry. Throw the ring in his face and leave. But then I stopped myself, and decided I wasn't going to go down like that. Instead, I smiled and made a plan. I pretended nothing was wrong. I played the part of the sweet, clueless bride-to-be. I told Jack I was so excited and that we should go all out to make the wedding extra special. I suggested upgrades, a better venue, a string quartet, an open bar, a fancier cake. Jack agreed to everything. Every time I looked at him, part of me wanted to explode. But I held it in. Because I knew exactly what I was going to do. The night before the wedding, I stayed at my maid of honor's house, pretending to follow tradition. Jack sent me a voice note saying how excited he was. "Tomorrow's the beginning of forever," he said. He had no idea what was coming. The next morning, the guests started arriving. The music started. Jack was standing at the altar, smiling like an idiot, cameras rolling. Flowers everywhere. 200 people waiting. But I wasn't there. I was already in a car on the way to the airport. I had booked an early flight the night before. I sent him one single text before I turned my phone off: "You should have thought twice before betraying someone who would have done anything for you. Enjoy your big day. It's yours now." Then I blocked him. Blocked his parents. Blocked everyone on his side. And boarded a plane. I had secretly cancelled the honeymoon he booked and rebooked it in my own name, solo. I spent 2 weeks in Italy, eating pasta, drinking wine, and healing. No guilt. No regrets. From what I heard later, through a very shocked mutual friend, Jack was humiliated. He broke down in front of the guests. His mother was crying. The groomsmen didn't know what to do. The venue wouldn't issue a refund. His affair partner, Becca? She dumped him 2 days later after finding out what happened. Now he's single, broke, and the laughingstock of his office. Meanwhile, I've never felt more powerful in my life. Sometimes, the best revenge isn't loud or messy. It's quiet, cold, and executed with a smile.